The Great Awakening. What are we awakening to? We're awakening to our ontology, simply being a human being. And it's so interesting that even in the awakening culture, it's a bypass because we are following ideas in cultures, political culture, economic culture, self-help culture, therapy culture, pop psychology culture, spiritual culture. All the cultures are just identities. So what does ontology mean? It means returning to ourselves before we had to identify ourselves with a label. And so what's going on? Why do we feel estranged and lonely in our culture? It's because social media turned into interest media. And so people began to follow ideas. And then it become that trying to make ideas relationable, meaning that you see this all the time. As soon as somebody gets into spirituality, it's like, I want to talk to everybody who is doing spiritual stuff. And it's interesting. The problem is it's the bypass. It's the bypass of emotional comfort. Why are people feeling, stagnating and not feeling connected? It's because you're trying to connect with ideas through the mind. And it's just avoiding emotional discomfort, avoiding the friction. So we start to rationalize why we're not friends with people, why we need to have estrangement. And we rationalize it through our culture, through our interest. When it's truly, when you understand that it's just returning back to being a human being, returning to our authenticity before the time when the world said that we need to identify. And people follow cultures, and that's I've done monkey branching in my life, and I realized it. And then I had to come full face and realize I was bypassing in all of the cultures and my interests. And I had to return. So I wanted to offer my look at it is it doesn't mean that we lose interest, but it's just being aware of how much of our attention do our interests get. And for me, it's 49%. You can have 49% of my interest and I'm be curious about it. But the minute that it goes to 50% or above, it's most likely becoming an identity and a belief that I need to cling on to.